Charities of Jackson, Lenawee, and Hillsdale, Nikki Wilson, along with the Development Director, Brian Kraft. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Bart. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Brian, welcome back. Good to see you again. And Nikki, welcome to your first time on JTV.
That it is. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So you've just been on the job. You took over from the retiring Sue
Lewis, yes.
who had been there like long time.
22 years is what she's been there. And yep, she officially retired February 2nd, and I came on board as executive director right after that.
What is your background?
So I am new to this. I come from healthcare. I worked for Trinity Health for 5 years. I worked in outpatient, women's health, did healthcare administration. Before that, I was an office manager for a private practice in Metro Detroit for several years. So it's a little bit of a hard shift, but I'm very thankful to be there, and it's been a pleasure working with everyone and being a part of this work.
Well, nice. Catholic Charities, you're in everything. You offer a lot of services. So anything you've done in your background, you'll probably put it to use at Catholic Charities.
Yep, very much.
So Brian, we got a fundraiser coming up.
Yes, it's our annual St. Patrick's Day box lunch fundraiser this year on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, and it's one of our big fundraisers each year. It's also a fun one. We get a lot of volunteers involved, and we get out into the local communities to sell our box lunches, which include Swiss and corned beef sandwich on rye, chips, cookie, pickle, and it's a really great way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I'd say.
Is that Dick Earhart working on the assembly back there?
It could be. We do get a lot of volunteers.
I believe it is. Yes. Nice job, Dick. So you're making the sandwiches just right there. Everything's from scratch.
Yep, right there.
Yes. So we have local partners from Jackson, Lenawee, and Hillsdale County who provide us with the materials. We also have sponsors who help offset our costs. And we rely on volunteers to help assemble our sandwiches and distribute them from two locations this year, one in Jackson's at St. John's Church and one in Tecumseh at St. Elizabeth's Church to reach out to Lenawee County this year.
Nice. And Nikki, I believe St. Elizabeth is your home parish.
That is my home parish.
First time I think we're in Tecumseh for this box lunch event.
I may or may not have been the one to influence that.
Yeah, so last year we did something new by having a second distribution location in Adrian at Siena Heights University, and we wanted to continue that to have a second location in Lenawee because our services cover the 3 counties, so we wanted to get more participation and involvement from not just Jackson.
Well, that's sad. Siena Heights is closing. I know that's your school, so that's a bummer.
Very much.
Yeah. So you found a new spot in Tecumseh. Now, I asked both Nikki and Brian if they were fans of the corned beef sandwich before the show, and they claimed to be.
Yes. I mean, like I think Nikki said, and I agree. I'm a big Reuben fan, but corned beef and rye is always a great sandwich combination, and especially on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so what's the difference between a Reuben and the corned beef and Swiss on rye that you're doing for this event?
So I guess the difference is that ours isn't toasted and it doesn't come with Thousand Island dressing like a Reuben, but it does have different sauces that you get on the side. So there'll be a mustard and a mayonnaise or horseradish packet, I believe.
It's huge. They're very large sandwiches, and it's a big lunch, and we enjoy them here every year at JTV. How many years? Do you know how many years this has gone on?
So this will be our 14th year.
Wow.
Yep, doing this fundraiser, and of course, it always supports all of the different services that we provide at Catholic Charities.
This is a limited opportunity because you can only make so many.
That's right. So be sure to order ahead of time to get your order in before, I'd say the week before St. Patrick's Day, so we can ensure that we have all the materials to assemble all the sandwiches, and it's $15 per lunch, and you can order online at our website, or you can call into our office and order as well.
Do you need any more volunteers?
We can always use more volunteers. If you go to our website, there's a link to sign up for spots to volunteer. We can also always use more sponsors to help offset our costs, and again, you can find more information about that on our website.
So Nikki Bryan says this supports a lot of the services of Catholic Charities. What are some of the things that you're excited about working on in terms of the services you provide?
So a lot of the work that we do involves children. So we have our 3 children's advocacy centers between Jackson, Lenawee, and Hillsdale counties. At those centers, they conduct forensic interviews for children who have experienced some type of trauma or abuse. Last year in 2025, we did close to 470 of those interviews.
What? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really unbelievable, but it's very sad.
Yep, it is, and that's just our 3 counties, and we're not heavily populous like others are, but 470 between the 3 counties, and there's only so much that we can get back from the state for that, so there is a gap that we're trying to meet. We also do our Children's Trauma Assessment Center, which again is fully funded by grants or donations. We did 39 of those last year, and that was just because of limited capacity. A lot of the other work that we do too is related to mental health or substance abuse disorder treatment. We served close to 700 individuals in 2025, about 6,000 sessions. So there is a need for all of these services, and we're trying to find ways to continue to provide those and be sustainable and be here for a long time, because people really do need our help.
And you don't need to be Catholic to
not.
take advantage of the services.
You do
That's
not.
right, yeah.
We do this because we are Catholic, not because our clients have to be.
And you don't have to be Catholic to get the box lunch either.
Oh no, you probably have fewer Lenten regulations, so take advantage of the corned beef sandwich this year.
Right, because during Lent, St. Patrick's Day I think it's always in Lent. And sometimes it falls on a Friday, and you can't eat corned beef
Right.
if you're fasting during Lent.
Correct.
On Fridays.
But luckily, our fundraiser is on St. Patrick's Day this year, which is on a Tuesday. So so Catholics, you can assuredly buy our boxed lunches without breaking.
Brian, you didn't give up corned beef for lunch, Lent, did you?
No, I did not.
No.
So
No. What'd you give up for Lent this year?
I gave up some social media. for Lent, yes.
Wait, some social media.
Well, yes.
All right, Nikki, some people, they don't give something up. They start doing something different, or they
Correct.
do something for someone.
Correct. I gave up eating in between meals.
Me too.
Oh, see?
How's it going?
It's okay. You notice how much you want to eat in between lunch and dinner
Right.
when you're not doing it. My husband actually joked he's trying to add patience is what he's doing during Lent. And
That's a good one too. I'm kind of there too.
Yep.
I gave up overthinking, and that's actually harder than not eating between meals. So I think I overthought that. All right, well, we have our order in. You guys get your order in as well, and help support Catholic Charities, and enjoy a great lunch as well. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
The new Executive Director of Catholic Charities of Jackson, Lenawee, Hillsdale, Nikki Wilson, and Fund Development Coordinator, Brian Kraft.